Hey there, happy Monday to you. It's Lisa back in my backyard again with some stuff to say about a good intuitive reading. I just finished a whole slew of them, of video channeled messages for people based on the questions that they ask. And what I noticed about this is that the guidance that came through really called people to expand into a greater version of themselves or a more expanded version of themselves. And I think that's scary for a lot of people. I remember one of my teachers saying to me, you're a spiritual teacher. And I'm like, no, I'm dork walking around in a t shirt and sneakers. And I knew on some level she was right, but I was not ready to own that. And it probably took me like 2 or 3 years to kind of even inch my way into that. But she showed me potential. She showed me the potential that was possible. And that's what I feel I do when I do a reading is kind of look at the situation, look at what's possible for you. Where are you in regard to that possibility? And what do you need to do to stretch a bit? And that's what a lot of these readings did. For example, someone got guidance that it wasn't so much what she was teaching in her course, but the energy she was being. And the guidance came, acknowledge that you are the energy that people are coming for, not your course, not what you're specifically teaching or even how you're teaching it. It's you. Well, that's certainly a bigger call, I think, to that's not like you can tweak this thing, change brand colors, do this thing. It's not that. It is who you are being, and that causes you to expand. So, in my mind, a good intuitive reading should give you some sense of how you're doing now, right? Like what's going on with you now? Where are you? What needs to shift a little bit? And then what's possible in the area you want to look at. I think people are overwhelmed by that because most times it requires you to be more of yourself and less again of the what tweak can I make? What should I do with this thing? I think it's really about who am I being? Who am I being? That's one of the things that I asked my guides when I got the purple boot from Prince. I had asked my guides and Prince, I want to be bigger. And I don't mean a big, huge business. I want to expand who I'm being in the world as a channel. I want to open up that door. I really want to flow that energy out so that more people can be in that energy, can know what it looks like to truly trust yourself, can receive the wisdom from the divine. There are several teachers that I follow who do that, and it's so beautiful. And it is also it helps me feel reassured when I hear from people that I trust that channel the divine, and the divine's like, yeah, we know it's really crappy out there, dude, but we're made for this time and you will get through it. That reassures me. And so, in order to be bigger, right, I have to really own my channel. I have to own that I'm Princess Channel in the world. And I have to own that and claim it and really anchor myself in that energy instead of kind of sidestepping my way. Well, yeah, I channel and I do intuitive readings. I have to really be anchored in the work that I do and be anchored in, yes, this is my work. My work is to bring through that guidance for you in the clearest way I possibly can. So, a good intuitive reading should help you see what's possible and then give you the next step or steps toward that. And again, most of it has to do with here. A lot of it has to do with here, right? And I think that's more work than people who want an easy answer. I especially find that in business coaching with people. Business, running a new business, entrepreneurship is the quote. Entrepreneurship is personal development on steroids. And I'm here to tell you, oh, hell yes, it is. It is. It will bring up your fears. It will bring up your strengths. It will bring up all of that. So when I'm working with people on their business, there is a great fear of owning your work because people are a little concerned about being arrogant and about it and presenting themselves as an arrogant person when really everybody just wants to be who they are and be authentically that and invite people in to be with them, to work with them. And so it's easier to say, well, your copy isn't doing this than it is to bigging up who you are, the energy that you hold. I once had a client a long time ago who had a teeny little picture of herself on her page. That was it, one teeny little picture. And I was like, where are you on your own page? And it took a lot of work for her to splash her face across the page. She did it, but it took a lot of internal work. And people sometimes just want the easy way out. I sometimes want the easy way out. But that's not what it takes. And if an intuitive or a tarot reader or whatever tells you, oh, it's very simple, you do this and this and this, and don't speak to this energy shifting, they're not doing you a favor. If you come to me and you get a reading from me, we will have a lot of fun. You never know who's going to show up. Metatron, Archangel Michael, Prince, you never know. I never know who's going to show up. But what you will get definitively is what's possible for you. What is that expansion that you're ready for or wouldn't show up? And what do you have to do to start going down that road? And again, it comes down to here. It's always almost here. So that's my wisdom for Monday, standing outside. It's 300 degrees and I got COVID hair again. Oh my God, help me. Anyway, I'll talk to you later. Bye for now.